Welcome to the Daily Spiral. Okay, let's get into it. You're scrolling, right? Just minding your own business, and bam, you stumble across a video of someone having their, let's call it a main character moment in public. And instantly, you get hit with this wave of secondhand embarrassment. You know the feeling, the full body flinch. Your toes curl up, your soul tries to leave your body, and you have to physically look away from your screen. But why? They're a complete stranger, so why does their social suicide feel like it's happening to you? Well, believe it or not, that feeling has a name. It's called vicarious embarrassment. Or, if you want to be fancy, the Germans have the perfect word for it, Fremdscham. It's literally the shame you feel for someone else, even when they are completely unbothered. So let's talk about why you're so allergic to awkwardness. Turns out, your brain's empathy system is kinda glitching. It's basically a skill issue, but like a neurological one. See, deep inside your brain, you've got these little things called mirror neurons. They're the reason you feel happy when you see someone else smile. They're all about empathy. But plot twist, they're about to betray you. When your mirror neurons see someone failing in a super public way, they don't just, take notes. They launch a full-on, high-def simulation. And guess who the main character is? Yeah, it's you. So let's be real, when you see that person doing a terrible dance in the middle of a mall, you're not just judging them. Your brain is forcing you to hallucinate the entire experience. It's simulating you doing that cringy dance. You're feeling the imaginary stares. You're basically living their failure. How fun is that? But okay, it gets even weirder. Because that feeling, that cringe, it's not just in your head. No, for real, this isn't a metaphor. Your brain thinks you're actually in pain. That horrible sinking feeling you get when you watch someone totally humiliate themselves, yeah, that's not just you being dramatic. To your brain, that social rejection, that vicarious embarrassment, it's processed as a physical injury. As in, your brain thinks you just, broke an arm or something. It all goes down in a part of your brain called the Anterior Cingulate Cortex, or the ACC. Think of it as your brain's pain matrix. And the truly wild part is that this thing lights up the exact same way whether you stub your toe or you see someone get rejected. Social pain literally is physical pain to your brain. So why? Why is your brain such a drama queen about all of this? Well, it's because your inner caveman is absolutely terrified. This whole thing is a super old survival reflex, bestie. Scientists call it the social pain overlap theory. And the gist is this. Evolution hardwired our brains to believe that social rejection is a life-threatening emergency, because for our ancestors, it was. Seriously, think about it. Back in the caveman days, getting kicked out of your tribe meant you were done. Like, you were gonna get eaten by a saber-toothed tiger. So your brain learned that social rejection equals death. And that ancient software is still running today when you post a bad tweet. It feels like the end of the world, because once upon a time, it actually was. So that cringe you feel? That deep physical reaction, that's just your brain's ancient survival alarm screaming at you, don't do that, stop, the tribe will eat you. It's a very loud, very dramatic, and very outdated alarm system. Okay, so we've established that your brain is running on ancient, glitchy software. But now we get to the best part, the part where we realize this isn't actually about them at all. This is about you. Get ready for the roast you so richly deserve. Let me introduce you to something called the inverted spotlight effect. It basically means that we project our own social fears onto other people. So that intense, painful cringe you feel, it has nothing to do with them and everything to do with how terrified you are of being judged. So let me spell it out for you. The more you cringe watching someone else live their life, the more insecure you are. Your cringe level is a direct measurement of your own social anxiety. The ick is coming from inside the house. You're telling on yourself. And think about it. That person dancing in the mall, totally unbothered, they're free. They genuinely do not care what a bunch of strangers think. But you're the one sitting there, physically recoiling, trapped in a little social prison of your own making. So I'll just leave you with this final thought. Who's really the awkward one here? The person who's genuinely having a good time, or the person whose brain is causing them actual physical pain because they're so worried about what other people might think? Don't forget to like and subscribe. Thank you for spiraling with us.